Today's question comes from Donna. Donna asks, what is a contingency and how do they affect the home selling process? So, a contingency is a clause in the sales contract that outlines a condition that must be met for the sale to proceed. If the condition isn't met, it allows the buyer to back out of the contract without penalty, meaning they're going to get their earnest money returned to them. So, what are the most common contingencies when you write an offer? The first is going to be financing. Unless a buyer is paying cash, they are going to have a financing contingency. This means that if they can't get approved for the loan, they're going to have to terminate the contract and they will get their earnest money back. Normally, if you have a financing contingency, you're also going to have an appraisal contingency, meaning if the home does not appraise for the purchase price, the buyer is going to be able to terminate the contract. Another very common contingency is your home inspection. Most buyers today are going to want to get a home inspection, and even if you say you're going to sell your home as is, the buyer still has the right to do a home inspection. They can decide if they want to negotiate repairs, if they want to take the home as is, or if there's enough things on that home inspection report, they may choose to terminate the contract. And if they do that, they're going to get their earnest money back. One of the less common contingencies is a home sale or a property sale. If the buyer has their own home that has to sell before they can complete the purchase of your home, then they're going to write that contingency in. Some other contingencies that a buyer could have would be a satisfactory survey if maybe the boundaries are questionable on your property or if the acreage amount varies. Insurability. If a property is in a flood zone, then the buyer may want to price out how much the insurance on the home is going to be. They could also ask for a well and or septic inspection, and they may want to have a time period to review any subdivision restrictions, to look at the easements or any right-of-ways that may be associated with your property. If you have a question about real estate that you want to have answered, feel free to leave a comment or send it to me in a DM.